Meow. What up? I feel so empty. Feels bad, man. If you're confused, why wasn't there a 5-minute... thing at the start? It's because I streamed on December earlier today. And I streamed basically as soon as I got home, and I couldn't be bothered to do 5 minutes, so there you go. Oh my god.
We're good to go.
Oh, alright. I keep forgetting to heal on one. Don't need to heal, just level it up. Well, if we just level it up. Hellgate. Why not? Ooh.
That's that thing. Let's move out.
Jesus. Joshua ain't fucking around. Let's just fucking Hellgate spam then. Ow.
All right, we're good to go.
Hey, if we're gonna be one-shotting every fight, I'm all down for that.
Oh, are we done already?
Just lead back to the beginning. I think that's the way out, actually. Yeah, I think I accidentally made my way back to the entrance. Lol. Doesn't really say what's on the other side, so. Right, well, either way, let's go back to Bose, hand this in, and then we can make our way to the village for the last side quest.
Seems you came up short.
Oops.
Seems you came up short.
Oh.
Oh, are we done already?
That's that then. Let's move out.
Almost back to Bose. Here we are. Go hand this shit in. Okay. Yep, just the last one left. Okay, let me go and chuck my phone on charge a minute. And everyone crack on! Sorry, I'm just gonna tab out and just interested in. Right. I think it was Ravenue, wasn't it? Something like that. Yeah, Ravenue. So we're gonna go out this way. Shit. I'm hoping I just big brained this. No, I did not. Sheesh, as they say.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Oh, I preempted if something.
All right, we're good to go.
I think I found the carry spell. Avenue Trail. Avenue Village, okay. Oh yeah, I came here before and I was like, wow, this place is huge. I'll come back here later. Why do I have this feeling that this is gonna blow up on me?
Oh, are we done already? Piece of cake.
Oh, it does the suck.
Piece of cake.
And here we are. So this is Ravenue Village, huh? It sure is a peaceful place. Look, there's an orchard. Or an orchard, I don't know. Oh, there's orchid and an orchard. The village is known for its production of fruit, but it used to have a rich mining history. I've heard there's an old abandoned septium mine to the north of here. You seem to know a lot about the place. Have you been here before? Yeah, when I was training to become a senior racer. During that time, I covered the whole kingdom on foot without an airliner. Why? An airliner would have been so much more convenient. Airliners are certainly convenient, but they only go to the 5 major cities. If you get used to their convenience, your attention won't reach other places. You should first travel on foot and see the places you should protect with your own eyes. This is pretty much the way your father recommended me to go about my training. Did I already said that? Yeah, there's certainly the possibility that if an incident occurs in a place you're unfamiliar with, you could end up getting there too late. Also, it would be pretty advantageous to know the geography when chasing a criminal. Hee hee, that's exactly right. It might be a good idea for you two to take on that challenge if you have some time. Sounds like fun. Oops. Hi. Hi. These are ingredients, not actual things to eat. Restaurant. So there's a restaurant up here. Maybe next door then? Oh. What did you say? Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, not openable. Okay. Need to find the elder. Up here, I'm guessing? Yeah. Huh? Might you be the ones from the Bracer Guild? Did you see the request on the bulletin board? Yep, sure did. This is wonderful. My name is Ryson, and I guess you could say that I'm the elder of this village. As I'm sure you're already aware, there's been a vicious monster roaming the trail behind the village. So do you know what kind of monster has taken up residence in the area? No, I don't think anyone has actually gotten a good look at the thing. However, I think it may be the one which lies in wait for its prey. When the mine was active years ago, this type of monster often appeared and harassed the workers. I see, so it lies in wait, huh? It's going to be a bit of a pain to find then. Looks like we'll just have to hit the trail and see if we can find out where it's hiding. After the mine was abandoned and people stopped going out that way, we believe that the monsters have gone into slumber. So why in the world is one appearing now? It's almost time for us to begin planting saplings this year. As a way to keep the villagers from worrying, I've had Figaro standing guard at the gate and not told anyone else about the monster. Please exterminate that monster as soon as you can. Simple enough. Sorry, you can't go beyond this point. Shouldn't be telling you this, but there's been some rumors going around that there's a vicious monster. Yeah, we always talked to the village elder about it. Really? So does that mean you're with the Bracer Guild? Yep, that's right. Oh man, it's a good thing you're here. The season to plant saplings is almost upon us. It would help out a lot if you could exterminate this monster before things get really busy around here. Anyway, be cautious out there. Yeah, we got you, man. So I need to, well, I need to go into the mine, but why not explore these? Why not go this way? Excuse me. They be doing the suck.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Ooh. So that's what makes me think there's stuff at the end of these as well. So let's go check them out. Interesting. Okay, they don't blow up. You're...
Piece of cake.
Death Blow 2? What does that do? There's like, you can 100% kill something, but your shit's gonna break. Hmm.
Piece of cake.
Alright. Just keep on keeping on. No chest there. How annoying. Uh-oh. Excuse me. no chances. Oh, what did I run into? Oh, right. I didn't even see. Hellgate. Now the rest of us can just go, okay. Hell yeah.
That's that then. Let's.
That's the Hellgate, baby. Beefsteak. Alright, exploring done. Let's head to the mine. Yeah. Aw, you fucker. Fuck this little plant up. Yeah.
That's that then. Let's move out.
More places to explore. Fuck. Oh. So if I Hellgate you, I'm taking a chance. Oh. I don't know if they're in range. Hey, they were. Nice.
All right, we're good to go.
No chest. Did I? Yeah. I can't remember if I've been up there or not. Oh. I think we found it, guys. Get super fucked. How much does that do? Oh, like all of its health. Lol.
Piece of cake.
We got 2 XP. Yikes, that scared the heck out of me. I wasn't expecting a monster to pop out like that. Looks like it followed the sound of our footsteps and then attacked us. The monster caught us completely off guard too. If it had attacked one of the villagers, who knows what might have happened. It's a good thing we took care of it before anyone else ran into it. What he said. Agreed. Anyway, we should get back and report to the village elder. Right. Okay, let's go. The Mogger's elder. Oh, they're gonna sleep. Bitch.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Bird egg. TYVM. Sorry. Soz. And check the other way. Is there anything here? No. Okay, let's make our way back. You bitch.
Piece of cake.
Paracetamol in a... Tripping on that paracetamol. Right. So I think that's everything done. Oh, it's you guys? I just felt some sort of tremor, so the monster came out after all, did it? Tee-hee, and we took care of it too. Are you serious? Yep, consider that monster exterminated. It was a bit feisty, but not a problem in the end. Thank adios, this is wonderful news. Would have been a real mess if we had monster trouble. I'll hurry and let the village elder know. You guys really did us a favour. I know there's not much to see in the village, but please enjoy a relaxing atmosphere. We'll do that, thanks. Yes, we did it somehow, I guess. It was pretty tough in the end. Now it looks like we'll be able to plant our saplings this year without any more worries. I'm grateful to you all. You may not have much to offer, but please know you're always welcome here. Appreciate that, sir. Wait, so are we done? Yeah. Okay. Then let's get out of here. Yeah. Let's leave. Unless there's like anything in here. Nope. Ay ay ay. I wonder if you get a way to fast travel eventually.
All right, we're good to go.
We rule.
Ba-na-na-na-na. What Jumbo say? Sheesh, as the kids say. Alright. Let's go hand in our final, I think, side mission. Yep, that's everything. So, just this now. Main quest. Which is, here. Excuse me. Fucking hell. Dealing with complaints from the citizens. Late deliveries of goods to the Buzzy market because of the airspace being a no-fly zone. Servicing their sewer facilities. Selecting a congratulatory gift for Her Majesty the Queen. Harm incurred by monsters on the New Ansel path. When will all this paperwork finally end? Hello? Oh, are you back already? You look pretty busy, so would it be better if we came back at a later time? No, you're fine. So you found out something from General Morgan, right? I'd like to hear about it. Good work. I feel like I have a much clearer picture of the situation now. First there was a hijacking by the Sky Bandits and now a ransom demand. The situation is much more serious than I had originally anticipated. If the General hadn't found out we were bracers, I think we could have learned more, but... No, it's alright. I'm just glad to know that it wasn't a crash. With this information, I should be able to take effective countermeasures with the city. Now I need to think of a way to inform the citizens of Bose and deal with the families of the passengers. I imagine that would be quite a difficult task considering that you're already as busy as you are. Haha, well that's just the duty of a mayor. And since the identity of the criminals is now known, may I ask that you continue your investigation of the incident? course, that was our plan to begin with. We've already had a run-in with these Sky Bandits before, and I'll wager the honour of the guild that this is one group we cannot simply leave up to the Royal Army. Yeah, that's for sure. There's Dad to find, and then we need to deal with the Sky Bandits once for all. Huh? What's that look, Joshua? Just thinking, and no matter which way I look at things, I just can't believe it. What can't you believe? That Dad could get beaten by a bunch of Sky Bandits. Basing my judgment on the ability of the group that appeared in Roland, I'm in agreement with you there. Cassius could have easily dealt with a group of that caliber. Come on, Joshua. You too, Shara. You're giving him way more credit than he deserves. He's pretty good, I'll give you that, but I think it would be a bit of a stretch to take on an entire group. Do you mind if I ask you something? Are you trying to tell me that your father was aboard that airliner? Oh, didn't I mention that? I'm embarrassed to say it, but yeah, he was. Not to mention he's a bracer too. His name's Cassius Bright. Did you just say Cassius Bright? Yeah, why? Do you know my dad or something? I've never met him in person, but I've heard a great deal about him. I'm sorry, I just don't know what to say. But we might be able to use this to get some information from the army. Excuse me, Mayor? I'm very sorry, and I can empathize with what you must be going through. If there's anything I can do to help you clear up this incident, then I'm at your disposal. If there's anything you need, please don't hesitate to ask. I wonder what's up with the mayor. As soon as we mentioned Dad's name, she got all surprised. You're right, but I guess I can imagine where she's coming from. The mayor and the general have known one another for a long time, after all. Well, let's not worry about that right now. The real question is, where do we go from here? Just searching around blindly for the airliner or Sky Bandits probably won't amount to anything, right? I mean, if that's all it would take, then the army would have found them a long time ago. Huh? What's the matter with you two? Estelle, you matured. If it had been the same you as before, you probably would have said something like, let's just comb the entire region. Never thought I'd see the day when those words would come out of your mouth either. My heart's too full of emotions for words. So what are you two trying to say? You can be so rude sometimes, I hope you know. Haha, we were complimenting you, Estelle. Seriously. Unfortunately, unlike Rodan, the Bose region is enormous. I'm really hoping for a clue right about now. Clue, huh? Alright, wasn't that Niall and Dorothy we saw in front of the mayor's place earlier? He seemed pretty starved for a story, but he's got to know something by now, right? It's true, he arrived in Bose a little before we did, so I think we were talking to him. I wonder where they went. Where did they go? The hotel, I'm guessing. Or maybe here? No, but... do I have that recipe already? Yes. Goodbye. Maybe they're in here. I'm not kidding, they couldn't afford that. Maybe they're in the market. No. Check the south block, I guess. Oh, maybe they're in here because that woman likes her things, doesn't she? No? Hang on. Excuse me. Ooh. Where is this fucking reporter? Oops. Been in there. The chapel, maybe? No. Where is this reporter? The Bracer Guild? I'll have to look it up. Oh. They're in here, apparently. Oh, this is him here. This is why I didn't see him. Fuck's sake. Oh, god damn it. It ain't a joke, you know. Well, we found him, but he's drunk off his ass. Was having his article rejected really that much of a shock to his system? He's just acted like the man he is. Men are pigs after all. Though he seems to have forgotten that alcohol is a drink to be consumed, not a drink to be consumed by. You want to talk, don't they sometimes call you bottomless sharer? Oh please, bottomless is much more suitable for a woman like Aina. I on the other hand can hold my liquor. No matter how much I may drink, my face and my disposition remain unreddened. Don't you dare group a fun-loving drinker like myself in the same category as the clumsy lush. Oh come now. When you get drunk you lose it completely, everyone around you gets a heck of a show, admit it. It's certainly true that Aina is like a bucket to Shira's sieve. But no matter how you look at it, they're both pretty bottomless. I'm sensing disrespect, children. Where am I? Good, you're awake. Sort of. Drinking so much is not good for your health, you know. Weird. What the? You're that bracer trainee, aren't you? Oh, my goddess. What the hell am I doing in Roland? Thought I made my way to Bose. What are you mumbling about, you sponge? You are in Bose, and so are we. Oh. Well, damn, don't scare me like that. Oh, I see you got a lovely lass with you. Name's Sherazard, Harvey. The pleasure's all yours, I'm sure. I'm the mentor of these two. Sherazard. Are you the infamous Silver Streak, by any chance? Oh, you humble me, sir. I take it you've heard of me, then. Only rumours, I'm afraid, but yes, I know your name. You're one of the top young bracers, if I'm not mistaken. Which means you three are here to investigate the incident as well, I suppose. Oh, so you do have some brains left in there after all that booze. I'm impressed. You find anything out? We saw you by the mayor's house. You seemed pretty troubled. Damn, they saw that? Yeah, I was looking for clues and couldn't find any. That's what I figured. Damned army's regulations on the spread of information really restrict what I'm able to learn anyway. And if I try to consult General Morgan at the Hacking Gate directly, I'll be held up for inspection for who knows how long. So I figured I'd at least try to score an interview with the legendary voluptuous mayor, but the maid turned me away outright. And to top it all off, that useless girl kept screwing everything up. Everything. Oh great, Adios, tell me, what did I do to deserve this shabby life? Well, you did try to do an exclusive on the mayor's chest. But if you want information that badly, we might share some of ours with you. Huh? We're actually investigating the incident on Mayor Maybell's behalf right now. So naturally we wet the mayor and General Morgan too, for that matter. Holy crap, you serious? Yep, totally. Score! And the goddess gets a point. Blessed be the bounty of Adios. Please, I beg of you, tell me everything, every last detail. We'll be glad to. However, aren't you forgetting something now? Huh? Heh, information ain't free, you know. We'll scratch your back, but you need to scratch ours first. And get that look off your face. I totally do not mean that literally. You want mirror or something? My research funds are long exhausted at this point, I'm sorry to say. I'm not interested in anybody. We just find it fascinating that you made your way to Bose right after this incident occurred. Seems like you might have heard something interesting things yourself, that being the case. Ugh, and here I thought you were a nice kid. Turns out you're just a slimy little leech like me. I'll tell you what I know, but rest assured it's not big news by any stretch of the imagination. As long as it's related to the incident, no matter how trivial it might seem, I'll take it. Just don't be stingy. Give it to us straight, okay? Fine, I'll tell you everything, on my honour as an amusement. I got 2 clues to share, so if you're taking notes, I suggest you get your pen and paper. Ready whenever you are. Wow, way to go, Joshua, you're on a roll. Heh, well, if he ever gets tired of being a bracer, he'll know he'll have a bright future in racketeering with these skills. The first clue is in the form of a night witness report from the village of Ravenue to the west. I talked to a villager who'd just come to Bose for a visit, and she told me something very interesting. Apparently, she knows a kid who saw a huge shadow flying overhead on the night of the incident. A huge shadow flying overhead. Yep, airship, I told him. Maybe even that missing one. but the army checked it out and found absolutely nothing. Oh, you meanie. Raised our hopes only to dash him straight away. She's saying somebody saw something, but it was probably unrelated to anything. That's what I'm saying. I warned you it wasn't big news. And I went to a lot of trouble to get this Sam morsel too. What with that information embargo in place and all. Well done. Now let's hear that second clue of yours. Ugh, fine. The other thing I learned is that the military's intelligence division is on the move. Intelligence division? I've heard rumours about them. It's a new royally sanctioned branch of the army in charge of intelligence gathering and dissemination? That's the one, yeah. Supposedly they're so elite they could even stand toe to toe with the royal bodyguards. The man they put in charge, Colonel Richard, is apparently quite the whiz kid. With him on the case, they say this incident is good as solved already. Doesn't seem like your information will be much of use to our investigation. Yeah, well, can't say I didn't warn you. Sorry I couldn't help much on your end. But a promise is a promise. Now I scratched, now it's your turn. Of course, a deal is a deal after all. Kapua's sky bandits ransomed to demand the royal house and the airship corporations? Good goddess, that's exactly what I needed. That's the missing link I've been killing myself to find. Caught you fancy, did it? Absolutely. I could definitely write my article now. Right, best? Can't be wasting my time getting drunk here. I have to find Dorothy, post haste. See you later, you wonderful people, you. Wow, his spirits certainly lifted fast. Well, he was chasing a big story pretty unsuccessfully until we came along. It's only natural. Glad we could help him out. Well, look at you from Mr. I'll break your kneecaps if you didn't talk to Mr. Nice Guy in under a minute. Talk about a split personality. Stop thinking weird things about me. I was just negotiating. Little give and take, nothing more. Hee, a bad boy exterior with a good boy inside, or is it just the other way around? Either way, I'm sure the girls love it. Anyway, I guess we've only really dealt with the scrupulous people so far. We're pretty lucky in that regard. Oh, nice. What was it you were getting again? I know that you're getting models, but like, what ones? Start dealing with weirdos, and that's when you'll need to bust out some really questionable negotiation techniques. Why were you looking at me when you said that? Anyway, that aside, was anyone else a little bothered when Niall talked about that huge flying shadow thing? Grey Knight? Oh, nice. Yeah. Sounds cool. That eyewitness report from Ravenue? I'd say there's a strong chance there's nothing to it, if the army already checked it out. Yeah, but I mean, it's not like the army is totally infallible. They could have missed something. It wasn't General Morgan himself, after all, but one of his men, and some of these guys are pretty thick-headed. That is true. Probably worth looking into. Certainly can't hurt at any rate. Heh, you two are starting to get the hang of this, I see. I think this is a splendid idea. Let's head to Ravenue then, shall we? Got it. Yeah, you told me that it was, like, just expensive, if not more expensive than the one you're in now, I think. Or are you talking about a different one now? That's alright, mate. You'll find a new place. Here, I'll show you my my Nightbringer. I think it's called a Nightbringer. There you go. Since you're into your models. He stands on scarabs. Hang on, let me sit down so I can show you better. Ignore the horrific colour, and let me actually make this a decent size. Here you go. That's just going to focus on me, innit? There you go. Oh, that's actually dust and cobwebs. Moggers. It's not... Stop it. You're too kind. I don't know. It's not edgy enough, you know? I'm into the kind of edgy look, and a bright colour such as turquoise doesn't really work. Also, it's metal. My only metal model, I think. Yeah, I don't remember what it's called, but Lightbringer or something.
Oh, are we done already?
I'd get my codex and tell you, but I don't know where it is, so... Fucking hell, mate. Well, as long as it's fun, I suppose, right? Oh, one sec.
CCCB, CCCBT, CBT, CB, CBT, CBT, CB, CBT.
Sounds good. You'll have to take some pictures of them, man, and put them in the server.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Oh shit. Let's just run, it's not worth it. Yeah, no, I get that. Well, trust me, I had a fucking mare of a time trying to show you my fucking Lightbringer. It's gonna bother. Well, it's gonna bother me if I don't know if that's what it's actually called. Let me Google it. Yes, it is a Necron Nightbringer. Or sorry, is it Catan? Catan? Shard of the Nightbringer? Something like that. Some more brushes. Oh, sorry. When you said brushes, I was thinking like a bush. But okay, that's cool. Spare brush is always nice. Who the fuck is that? Oh. Charizard, is that you? Well, this is an unlikely place to run into the Silver Streak. We're back at you. Thought you were in the Royal City, but are you here to look into that airliner incident? No, I'm here on some chump errands. Speaking of the incident, I hear it was the work of the Sky Bandits. Still, if you're here on the job, then I guess I have to worry about it myself. Good luck to you. Is that all you got to say? I'm sure you've heard that Cassius might have been taken hostage, right? Cassius Bright taken hostage? Ha ha ha, don't make me laugh. That old man's not going to get beaten by the likes of some Sky Bandits. Anybody saying that is severely mistaken. I'd like to believe that too, but... Hey Morgan, welcome back. I wonder who this guy is. I don't know, but he seems to fit the mold for a bracer. By the way, who are those brats you got tagging along with you? They look like a bunch of newbies to me. Huh, well I'm sure you'll be surprised to hear that these brats are Cassius's kids. Yeah, it's a surprise alright. So these are the old man's kids, huh? Hard to believe it. Why are you looking at us like that? This boy with the black hair is one thing, but this girl really looks like an amateur. You sure she's really a Cassius' daughter? You wanna try saying that again with my staff in your teeth? She's the bona fide daughter of Cassius Bright, and I have to warn you, her bite is as good as her bark. I'm just his adopted son. Is that a fact? Oh well, doesn't really matter. What do you mean it doesn't matter? Well, take it easy, Charizard. And be careful not to let these brats drag you down. Yeah. Make sure not to rush into any trouble yourself either. Haha, I'll keep those words in mind. Alright, Charizard. Was it you who took care of that monster in the mine? Yeah. Well, actually, it wasn't just me, it was us. I don't think any number of trainings would have made much difference. Anyway, good luck in your search for those Sky Bandits. Later. What's with that guy? He really pisses me off. I see. So that was Heavy Bladed Gate, huh? Heavy Bladed Gate? What a stupid name. A Gate Crossner, Senior Bracer in the Bracer Guild. He works in all regions and isn't affiliated with any specific branch. His massive blade is said to be capable of slicing a monster in two with a single slash. I'll just tell you right now, he's one tough customer. Whatever, I don't care how tough he is, still a rude jerk. Come to think of it, how does he know Dad anyway? He seems to think highly of Dad today, but even so, he didn't seem to like him all that much. Do I enjoy reading out loud? Not really, to be honest with you. Because I don't speak all that well most of the time. Sometimes I'll like mispronounce something, and I don't really do like voices, so it's kind of all like monotoned. So I don't know how good it is to listen to. Also, I'm sick, so so it's yeah. I don't mind it, but I would prefer voice acting so that I could just sit back and chill, you know? It's not like I hate it, but like if voice acting was an option, I would go for that. There are a number of things in this past I can't go into. The reason I do it though is because it's like, I know that some people read much faster than me, Bast for example, but I think like if I read it to you, so long as you can understand what I'm saying, then it's kind of like you can just relax. You don't need to really read the text, because you can just look at everything else, you know? No, I wouldn't do voices either. It's not really my thing. If you want that, go watch Scott's stream. And those things are the reason why he feels that way about your father. Well, I couldn't care less about someone rude like that. Anyway, let's hurry to Ravenue Village. Phil Scott, I know. He'll be back soon. He said he's going to do a Halloween stream, so it's not that long. Plus, we're doing D&D with him at some point. And I know it'll be me streaming, but he might stream it as well. Who knows? That's a good point. Go to the link that Sam put in the chat and log in, and then tell him.
All right, we're good to go.
In case you forgot. What's this double turn or shit? Yeah, so you can put your name in, but then you can like change. You can choose a nickname. You can basically just play with the settings once your profile's actually been made. Because I made mine years ago, so mine actually had like Chris C on it. So I just changed it to be Broken Chris.
Seems you came up short.
Or whatever it was. I did do that, Morgan. I did do that. When I was doing Persona 5, there was like some times where I was eating, so I'd have my friend Tom come to the call, and he'd do some reading for a bit. I mean, the only thing I might have an issue with is sometimes I stop to talk to chat, and if I'm talking to chat, I'm not talking to the person in the voice call with me. So it wouldn't really be like I'm streaming with someone. It'd be like I'm streaming and they're reading. You know, it doesn't feel together. It feels like I'm doing this and they're doing that. I don't know. I might do it in the future, but if that's really what people want, then I can do it. I don't mind. I just think like I feel bad because it's like I don't feel like I'm including them. If that makes sense. Also, then I have to worry about availability and can they be available like every single day because I stream every single day. You know what I mean? It's a nice idea, and if people want to do it and are available that much, then I'm all for it. See what we can find out about the sighting. So what do you suggest? Should we just go talk to all the villagers? People would be suspicious of us if we did that all of a sudden. I think we should talk to the village elder first to see what he has to say about it. Okay. Potato tea. I'm pretty sure you can, if you go on your profile, Bast, I'm pretty sure you could just give yourself a nickname. That's what I did. And then you could just be Tato. Alright, no props. I mean, to be honest, on the D&D overlay, I'll show you quickly. It's just going to be like this anyway. and you won't have names down there. You'll literally just be images like flashing, I guess. Maybe I could make like little names once I know what your character names are. I could put those underneath, but you know. See you all together. What brings you up here today? Are you here for a visit? No, not exactly. We're actually here on business. Although, if it's possible, I'd really like a glass of your fruit wine. Oh, things in the world never go like you expect, do they? By the way, I never got a chance to ask you until now, but you happen to be one of the Gates' companions, do you? Well, we're all members of the same guild, but we're not companions exactly. We know him by face, and that's probably about it. I see. So he's travelling by himself as usual, huh? Village Elder closed his eyes for a moment as a look of sadness passed over his aged features. What's wrong, sir? It's nothing really. Please pardon my expression. Anyway, what brings you to this rural village of ours? Don't tell me that another dangerous monster show up in the area. No, actually we're in the middle of an investigation concerning the missing airliner. We came here because we heard there was a report of some kind of sighting. Ah, I see. Oh, excuse me. Ugh. The Royal Army came here and investigated that the other day. However, they searched around the area and ended up leaving empty-handed. Really, is that so? Well, what about the person who saw the flying silhouette in the sky? It was one of the children in the village here, a boy named Louis. He apparently saw some suspicious shadow making its way across the sky on the night of the incident. He's a kid, and any way you think about it, so he might have just imagined the whole thing while he was half asleep. Imagined it, huh? I guess the best thing we can do then is ask him directly. Probably right about that. Thank you for your time, sir. Don't mention it. Is there anything else I can help you with? Don't hesitate to ask. Are you Louis? No. Wait, what? Oh. Are you Louis? Ah, this is Louis. Huh? I haven't seen you guys around here before. You merchants here to buy fruit? Actually, no. We're here for a different reason. As a matter of fact, we're bracers. Bracers? You mean like a gate? I don't know. You don't look all that strong to me, especially because you're a girl. Ugh, why don't you tell me how you really feel? After seeing my great skill with the staff, what do you think you can... Do you think you still call me weak? Wow, that's amazing. It's like a tornado. Hope you learned your lesson. That looks can be deceiving. Now, how about another amazing demonstration with my staff? Still, be careful. Wasn't it just yesterday that you hit yourself on the face doing that? Anyway, are you Louis by chance? Yeah. How do you know my name? We heard from the village elder. He said you saw some kind of flying shadow. Do you think you could tell us a little bit more about what you saw that night? Sure, if you want. But the soldiers from the army already searched the place and didn't find anything. That's fine, we're not worried about that. Do you think you could just tell us what you saw? What's your profile picture? Okay, I'll try. You see, I like watching the stars at night. So I often sneak out of my house at night to come here and look at the stars. And the other night when I was out here looking up at the stars, I saw two shadows moving across the sky. Now hold on a minute here. You say you saw two shadows? Yeah, that's right. And they were different sizes too. Kind of like a mom and a kid. Two shadows, two sizes. That's consistent with the airliner and the Skybanner airship, don't you think? If you think about it. Yeah, the aircraft we ran across in the woods was definitely smaller than a typical airliner. The two shadows just kept on flying north, until I couldn't see them anymore. So north is... There's a trail that continues behind the village, and it leads to an old septium mine, which was abandoned some time ago. The soldiers from the army supposedly searched the trail, but didn't come up with anything. That's why they said I must have been dreaming. And then they laughed at me like I didn't know what I was talking about. The boy's eyes started to well up with tears. Enough of that, you're a boy, right? And boys don't cry. We're not like those stupid soldiers. We don't think you're telling a lie either, and we're gonna go prove it. Really? Down straight. You just leave it to us. There's no more crying, okay? Okay. You're a real nice person. Haha. As usual, she's got a knack with the kids. Yeah, maybe it's a virtue. Huh? Why are you looking at me like that? It's nothing. Let's focus on the task at hand. Looks like we've got stuff to do. Right. Let's hurry and get onto the trail behind the village to see what we can find. Push the kid in! Let's see, Bast's profile picture. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, you made me laugh. Damn it, Bast. Oops. Quite like Morgan's idea. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. It would be kind of cool to have like people reading different parts, but you know. Just gotta find the people that want to do it.
Alright, we're good to go.
Fucking hell. Like, actually, tell you what, we did do something similar for Resident Evil. When I did Resident Evil 1 and 2, I had Kyra with me there. Just like, she was just watching and hanging out. But it came to a point where it was like, there wasn't really much of a point anymore, because she was just playing like Slime Rancher or something while I was streaming, so I was just like, you know what I mean? So we'll do something, I'm sure. The gate is secured with a heavy chain and padlock. So looks like the entrance to an abandoned mine. Kind of reminds me of this, the bug mine, except for the fact that it's all deserted. Seems this place was abandoned quite some time ago. Padlock and chain are rusted and doesn't like this gate has been open recently, which means there's no possibility that the Sky Bandits entered through here. I wonder why. I wonder if that's why the army never investigated the place. You're probably not going to find any shit. What's wrong with stuff? Maybe it's just me, but do you feel any air flowing out of here? When you say out of here, do you mean the mine? Yeah, that's right. Let's see. Joshua wet the tip of his index finger with his tongue and held it out. You're right, Estelle. It's rather subtle, but the air is flowing out of here. Just like I thought, huh? Sometimes your sense can be surprisingly sharp, you know that? What if you get that from your father? My dad doesn't have anything to do with it. But forget about that. Any more interested in what's inside this old mine? There's certainly a possibility that it connects to somewhere. It's probably worth checking out. Well, in that case, let's bust this lock off. Hey, don't even think about doing that. For now, we'd better head back to the village and talk with the elder. He might have the key. Huh, you're no fun, Sheriff.
We're good to go.
Who's Joe? I can't believe they're making me run all the way back again. Oh shit. How that's preemptive, I'll never know.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Wait. Oh no, yeah, I am going the right way. Oh, no. Sorry. Actually, the village isn't too bad. I was thinking about going all the way back to the fucking Jose for whatever reason. Still the elder. Where's the elder? Gravesite of the hill. Actually, let's see if we can order anything from this place now. Ooh. Probably up here then to the right. So this is where you are, Elder Ryzen. Oh, it's you young braces, is it? Well, this is a rather extravagant grave for a small village like this, isn't it? It was erected to mourn all those souls we lost 10 years ago. Since the Rosa region is nearest to the Empire, it was in the thick of the fray, and this village lost a number of good people in the hostilities. It's terrible. Haha, there's no need for you to get somber too, though. These days, cleaning this monument is just one of my daily routines. But I guess you wouldn't have come up here if you didn't think there was something that I could help you with, right? Oh right, there's something I want to talk to you about. But before that, would you mind if we paid our respects as well? I know we don't have any flowers to give, but we'd like to at least offer up a prayer. Oh, I see. No, of course I don't mind. I'm sure all those looking down from above would be overjoyed by the gesture. So, you say there might be some clues in that old mine, huh? I know for certain that the soldiers didn't check inside. After I heard Louis' story, it really got me thinking. We'd like to check the place out just in case, so would you mind lending us the key to the entrance? Key for that padlock, huh? Give me a minute here. Sure, I put it in this drawer. Alright, here it is. Okay, this should get you inside. Wow, this key looks ancient. Many thanks, Elder Horizon. This will really help a lot. Don't mention it. We're always indebted to the Bracer Guild for the help. It's only natural that we would try and return the favour. Thank you. If everyone we dealt with was as cooperative as you, it would make our lives a lot easier. We'll be sure to let you know if we find anything. I would appreciate that. Oh, a plant. Which is faster than us somehow. Oh, yeah. There we are. Oh, you.
That's that then. Let's move out.
I have a feeling that Joshua has got some relation to the Erebonian Empire. I don't know. It's just the vibe I get.
Oh, are you done already?
Gate secure with a heavy chain and padlock. Let's use the key reward for the village elder. Whew, that was one heavy gate. Let's have a look inside, shall we? I don't know about sky bandits, but I can definitely sense monsters in here. Everyone stay alert. Excuse me. It's got the same cat jam as the other one. If I use an art, how quickly can I... Murder crab. Yes, come towards us. Yes. Now you will die. The Hell Gate. London. That's an old game. Oh, fuck. Not what I wanted. Well, I'm gonna hit 3 of them. It's better than 0.
Alright, we're good to go.
Alright, going that way then. That looked to be the next floor. Piss beam. So I'm actually going to go back. Try another way. Just want to make sure there's no chests. Excuse me.
Seems you came up short.
Fuck, back to the beginning. Man, it's bright in here. Huh? It's not that quiet stuff. Looks like we've hit the jackpot. Forget about the heavy things and focus on the food, provisions, and valuables. Hurry up, will you? It's only a matter of time before someone finds this place. What's an airliner doing in a place like this? Guess that kid wasn't seeing things after all. Looks like an area that used to be used for strip mining. Certainly turned out to be a great place to hide something of this size. Yeah, I would have thought to look here. Look at that. Aren't they loading the airliner cargo into their own ship? It's true! Let's worry about that later. We've got to figure out a way to back these guys before they get away again. So this is our 3rd trip, huh? Man, Don could be a real slave driver sometimes. Oh well, once it's all taken care of, we'll be able to sit back and negotiate a nice fat ransom. Hold it right there. Who in the... Scorching flames of justice shall never fade away as long as evil thrives in this world.
The League of Extraordinary Racers has arrived.
Huh? The League of what? You bonehead, why do you always get carried away like that? What's with you two? Now I look like a big fool saying that stuff all alone. You're the ones who just had a running back with in Roland. This can't be right. You're not supposed to be here this early. Can't be right. We're not supposed to be here this early. What are you talking about? In accordance with the laws of the Bracer Guild, you're hereby under arrest and charged with the hijacking of an islander and its passengers. Hope for your sakes you're coming on quietly. And now hold on just a minute. You're trying to tell me that only the three of you came here to arrest us. See anyone else, Bandit Boy? So you're not involved with the others then? Then that simplifies things. Let's get 'em, boys. Okay.
Come on.
Come! Might wait until they get closer. Yes, come closer. Group up. Group up for the Hell Gate. Suck a massive one. Suck a massive one. Right, the leader's dead, so it should be pretty simple now.
Piece of cake.
Ow, you guys are tougher than I thought. It's no wonder Gisette got beat by you three. Sweet talk will get you nowhere, buddy. It's time to surrender and let the passengers go. Ha ha ha! You really don't know anything, do you? What was that you called yourselves? League of the Exceptionally Dim or something? You're making fun of my awesome team name? You're dead. Look out. What is this? You gotta be kidding me. Another smoke screen? Ah ha 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 ha! It's too bad about the rest of the cargo, we'll just have to live without it. Layer bracers. Ow, ow, ow. Some of it got in my eyes. Don't worry, it's not poisonous. Looks like it was a typical smoke canister. Their ship is already out of sight. It's getting really old. It's not once but twice now that they got away. If I get demoted for this at the guild, there's not much I can say in my defense. Oh, Shara. Quit acting like it was all your fault. We're responsible for letting them get away too. If we've got time to kick ourselves after this, then there's got to be some other constructive things we can do. Well, well. Sound like you should be the senior racer. At least we were able to take back the airliner. So how about we have a look? Passengers may be inside. Right. Not before we do a heal. Sorry, a heal. Can I go up this? No. I just want to have a look around everywhere. Okay, there's a way in that way. Or way out, maybe. And there. Wow, it's pretty bare in here. There's not a piece of cargo left. Evidently, the Sky Bandits managed to make off with it all, at least judging by the looks of things. At any rate, we should do a thorough investigation of the place. I wonder what this is. It's the orbital engine control panel. Looks like the flow of orbital energy is completely stopped. Okay. Here's the lift car. Looks like the same type as those at the landing port. Sky Bandits probably use this to move the cargo. Here's the steering wheel used to pilot the ship. I wonder where the pilot could have gone. Looks like this is the captain's seat. If there were any other circumstances, I would love to sit here. Don't even think about it. This poor plotted plant doesn't look like it's going to make it. Bunch of plant murderers. Probably hasn't been watered for days. Bright in here. There's a lot of light shining into this place. Was I supposed to have found something? Because I didn't really. Something I missed, maybe? Checked it over, but it looks like there's nobody inside. There's a high possibility the passengers were transferred to the Sky Bandits airship, and then to wherever their hideout is. Agreed. But this sucks. Right when I thought we had some clues, we're back to zero. Come on, cheer up already. It's not like every clue has been completely vanished. Why do you think the Sky Bandits hid the airline in a place like this? Huh? As far as I can tell, the orbital energy in this ship is completely stopped, which means that the orbital engine was stripped from the aircraft. I know this because the orbital energy in an orbment gradually recharges over time. Furthermore, the Sky Bandits made multiple trips to carry off a large amount of cargo. Considering the time and risk involved, didn't you think it would have been more effective to just take the entire airliner to their hideout? Yeah, it does seem a little odd that they didn't. So why'd they hide the airliner here then? All I can think of is that they did it in order to... Well, sort the cargo they could have done if they kept it. True, the airline is rather large and easy to see, and in that sense it would seem highly likely they would have leave it in a different place than their hideout. However, that alone can be considered a decisive reason. My guess, I'd imagine their hideout is in a slightly peculiar place, maybe 10 to 15 arg in size. Short, a peculiar place on which only a small aircraft like the Skybanner airship could land. Interesting. How about terrain covered with extreme differences in height, like mountains and ravines? Seems like a likely place for the Skybanner's hideout. Yes, that's what I've been thinking too. However, if that's the case, then we may be unable to do anything else. There's the possibility that their hideout may be in a place we can't reach by foot. Then what can we do? Well, I hate to say it, but we may have to share our conclusions with the army and ask for their cooperation. Because they're the ones with the patrol ships. What? Now you're trying to tell us we should go calling back to the army and ask them for help? Either way, we still have to report to them about the airliner. Personally speaking, I still think we should cooperate with the army, whatever their attitude may be. Especially if that means bringing the hostages back safe and sound. I guess you're right. This isn't the time or place to be letting my personal feelings get the best of me. For the time being, let's get back to the guild and report our findings to Legrand. We should be able to contact the Haken Gate if we use the orbital telephone. Okay then. Huh? What the heck? Great. Now this is something I did not expect. I wonder if we should be glad since they saved us trouble having to contact them. Found a suspicious armed group. Put your hands in the air, all of you. What is this world coming to? A woman and 2 kids of the Sky Bandits? The girl does look shifty. Hey now, that's just rude. And who are you calling the Sky Bandits? Can't you see this shiny emblem on my chest? The bracer emblem, huh? Hope you don't think for a moment something like that proves your innocence. General Morgan? Why are you here? After looking into the reports from my men, I found this place to have been insufficiently investigated, so I came to see for myself. Who would have thought a lot of you were conspiring with the Sky Bandits? Might I get you to stop with the accusations, General? I happen to find this place one step ahead of your men. If that's the truth, then why don't you tell me where the Sky Bandits are? Are the hostages inside the airliner? We almost had the Sky Bandits, but they managed to escape, and there are no hostages to be found here. Looks like the truth has come out. Most likely you notified the Sky Bandits to let them know we were coming. Well, wait a minute here, how about you cut with the crap?
My thoughts exactly.
Alright men, take them into custody. General will be questioning you himself on the morrow. If your innocence is proven, then you'll be released in 2 or 3 days. So for the time being, this cell will give you a place to cool your heels. This is not even funny. Tossing us in a place like this without even listening to a word we have to say. If the army managed to arrest the Sky Bandits, then I'm sure we'd have our names cleared. But with the way things are at the moment, that may not be possible. Huh? Why not? Remember what the Sky Bandit leader we fought in the old mine said, right? He said, "This can't be right, you're not supposed to be here this early," if I remember correctly. Now that you mention it, he did say that, didn't he? You're not trying to tell me that you meant the army by that, are you? I don't know for sure, but I would bet that's what he meant. Which means that Sky Bandits have a mole in the army, or a collaborator who's leaking information. That's what you want to say, isn't it, Joshua? Yeah. Well, if that's the case, they'll never get caught. Which means we were the only ones that stood a chance of nabbing them. But now we're stuck in here. Wonder how your father would get around this little setback. My. Well, don't you all seem to be in a bit of a fix. Huh? Did you just say something, Joshua? No, I didn't say anything. Came for the cell next door. Which sounds familiar. Oh, how could you say something so heartless? My lustrous voice should be recognizable to anyone. Could this unfounded self-confidence and tone of absurd narcissism belong to... It's you, isn't it, Olivia? You do remember my dulcet chords. To think we'd meet again in a place like this. Seems that we're bound by destiny. Why are you here? I thought we took you to Bosé. And now you're locked up in a place like this? The heck did you do? Come now, let's not worry about all the details, shall we? I have my reasons, which are deeper than the deepest ocean and higher than the highest peak. I'm definitely not asking now. Sure, we just get tired while you talked our ears off. What a coincidence, Estelle. I was just thinking the same thing. So there you have it. We really don't care. You talk so much that I'd probably be an old woman by the time you were done, and I'm not ready for wind curls yet. Ha ha ha. Come on now, let's not be like that. I'll fill you in all the details on the tragic incident which befell me. Didn't you listen, dummy? We don't want to hear about it. It all began after we parted ways. I did some window shopping in the Bose market and then moved on to the Rose restaurant. You see, once I had eaten to my heart's content, I began to play the grand piano to then feed my artistic soul. Upon doing so, the restaurant manager was overcome by my skill, so I was asked to stay and work as a professional pianist for the restaurant. That's great and all, but I thought you were supposed to be a lutist. Ha! A musical genius is not limited to just one instrument. Anyway, back to my story. After negotiating a few of my own conditions, I accepted the job offer. These conditions were, of course, food and wine for free every day instead of Mira. I don't know how to put it, but that's very you, Olivia. Yeah, I'm not sure how that has anything to do with you getting thrown in jail. Oh, well, this is where the real sob story begins. That night I'd been enjoying a plate of sautéed duck I'd had the chef prepare, but the blood sauce which had been used was a little too overbearing for my palate. Consequently, I began to feel that normal red wine was not satisfying enough. The more you talk, the more I want to hit you. But go on, I'm curious in spite of knowing better. Well, so I borrowed a bottle of wine which seemed good from the cellar. Something called Grand Chardonnay from the year 1183. Grand Chardonnay from the year 1183? That's the legendary vintage wine that was auctioned off in the royal city. Oh, aren't you well informed? Heard a rumour about it too, so of course I was interested in having a drink for myself. Auctioned off? How much are we talking here? From what I heard, it went for somewhere in the neighbourhood of 500,000 Mira. 500,000 Mira? For just one bottle? That's out of this world. And you didn't, did you, Olivia? Such a needless question. Of course I opened the bottle and had a sip. Its sweet-smelling fragrance tickled my nostrils. Its luxurious mellow taste caressed my throat. And can you believe what else? A rose-tinted vignette of time and space existed within that very bottle. I don't think I can listen to this any longer. Yeah, my ears are bleeding from listening to such stupidity. I'm completely dumbfounded. Sad thing is that after taking a sip of that excellent wine, I began to feel the food was lacking, and as I was having the chef cook me up something else to match the wine, the restaurant manager returned. Since I'm not a stingy fellow, I cordially invited him to join me for a drink. For some odd reason, he got rather upset. In fact, he got so steaming mad that his face looked like a ripe tomato. Before I could say another word, a group of soldiers came filing in. And, well, one thing led to another, and I can't say another word about this tragedy of being dragged all the way here without coming to tears. So let's all weep together as you sympathise with my dilemma. Pardon? Do my ears deceive me? I could have sworn I heard zzz and zzz, even a surely misheard idiot coming from your cell. You listening? This is where the story gets really interesting. You see, several further trials awaited me before I was brought here. Hello, are you listening? Hey, you three, get up. I'm tired. What's wrong? Why are you trying to tell us we're being interrogated this early in the morning? It's a little early even for me. No, it's just the opposite. You're being released. Huh? Why all of a sudden? Is there a reason for this? Yes, I'd like to consider myself that reason. Mayor Maybelle? Well, what an unusual place to be meeting you. I'm really sorry about everything that's happened to you, but don't worry, your names have been cleared. I don't completely agree with everything, but this is a request coming from Maybelle herself. You'd better remember to thank her. So you mean Mayor Maybelle stood up on our behalf? No, that's not exactly it. I just explained your situation to General Morgan. Your situation? Yes, I have one question for the both of you. Are you really the children of Cassius Bright? Yes, that's right. This is Estelle Bright, and I'm his adopted son Joshua. I see. Now that you mention it, the girl does slightly resemble Lena. You knew my mother? Yes, I enjoyed your mother's cooking on several occasions when I visited your home in Rutland. Why, in fact, we even met once when you were just a baby. And now, just wait a minute. You're a personal acquaintance of my dad's? I knew that he was in the military before, but... I didn't know Cassius Bright the Bracer. The only Cassius I know is the one from the service. He was a rare strategist. Strategist, Dad? I just can't imagine what he saw in the Bracer Guild. Makes me angry just thinking about it. You have to excuse me. What's wrong with him? Haha! Seems like your father was a brilliant officer in the military. I've heard from the general that he tried several times to get your father to change his mind about retiring. I didn't know that. And somehow it feels hard to believe. However, if that's the case, the general's hatred for bracers may stem from Cassius leaving the army. From the vexation of being left by one of his most promising men. I get the same impression. So what you're saying is, our lives are such a pain because of Dad. That dirty, rotten scoundrel. Ha ha ha. How about we return to Bose now? With the airliner being found, the situation taking a new turn. So there are a number of things I'd like to discuss with you. Oh sure. Something the matter? I'm definitely ready to get out of here, but it feels like we're forgetting something. Now that you mention it, what could it be? Oh, how callous people can be at some times. How could you forget about a companion who spent the night with you in a cold, hard cell? How lamentable, how pitiful. Fine, be that way. I shall wither away, friendless and hungry, alone in this dark purgatory. Is he still here? Yeah, I completely forgot about him. I'm sorry to say this, but there's not much we could do for you. Is he the musician I heard about? The one who chugged that bottle of Grand Chardonnay without a second thought? Ah, indeed that is I. Yet, my fair lass, I would be heartbroken if you took my intentions the wrong way. For you see, I perceived it as an advance payment for the exquisite services that I was about to render. Ha ha ha, you're quite the interesting character. Alright, I'll see what I can do to bargain with the general for your release. Really? Truly? You would do such a kind service for a man such as myself? I think that might be asking a bit much. If the restaurant takes this to trial, there's going to be at least a lawsuit. Ha ha ha, well there's no need to worry about that. You see, the owner of the restaurant is me. Huh? And that Grand Chardonnay was the very one I bid on. That being the case, I'm fairly confident there won't be any problems over the matter. Can't believe you were released. It's like a stroke of bad luck. Ha ha ha, please don't lay on the compliments so thick. However, it pains my soul that I partook of such a fine wine without paying a single mirror. Shall I play the piano in the restaurant per our contract to remedy that? I think I'm going to have to pass on that. After what happened, I think it would be a bit awkward having you back there. I, for one, don't think you'd mind a bit. Yeah, you sure do seem to have some thick skin. Let's just think of this as an unfortunate incident for the both of us. But I don't think I could just let things go like this. Let's see. Seems like you're investigating something at the moment, right? How about I lend my assistance in return for the wine? Huh? Well, that does sound interesting. Could I ask you to join these braces in their work? Ha, could you ever? So it's settled. Let our new working relationship bloom like a magnolia at the height of spring. Hold on a sec. What did we do to deserve this? The general weirdness aside, simply having an amateur like you is already honestly going to be a pain. Are you confident that you won't be a drag on our work or our sanity? Well, I'm somewhat confident in my marksmanship and my magic, but of course I'd be distressed if you tried to list my music genius in the same group. That's the kind of line that gets me worried. Maybe we could use an extra hand. As long as we can't count on the army to help us out, I have the feeling that we'll be short on manpower. Well, alright then, we'll use you for what you're worth. However, if we do have to conclude that you're not worth your weight, you're dumped from the party. You gonna be okay with that? Haha, of course I don't mind. Never let you down, so please be reassured. Well, my expectations of you are pretty much at rock bottom anyway, so I know you won't let me down. Hee hee, I'm glad things are settled between you all. Before you go, there's something I need to tell you. Tell us? Actually, the town did seem pretty noisy as we were headed here. What happened? Truth be told, last night there was a large-scale burglary in Bose's South Block. The weapon shop and orbital factory were targeted, as were a number of private residences. What? So, was this the work of the Sky Bandits? It's unknown at this time, but it seems highly probable. The unit of the Royal Army is currently conducting an investigation. See, because we better do an investigation of our own then. Yes, I'd like to formally request that you do just that. I'll send a payment over to the guild for the work you've done so far. Please make use of the money for your current investigation expenses. I have a feeling that the army's going to get in our way again, but I guess when that happens, it happens. Whether they get in our way or not, I don't think we should be forthcoming with the army about any information we come across. Because if there's really a spy in their midst, they'll just leak it to the Sky Bandits. Though I'm reluctant to say it, I also think it's for the best to keep quiet about our findings. Anyway, let's act with prudence. Alrighty, my bosom companions, shall we head to the South Block? Look, buddy, who made you king of the show? So does he have a weapon? He does, so we just get his weapon for free. Interesting. Let's head over to the Bracer Guild. Fucking hell. Sorry. What? Shit. Fuck. Oh. Well, that's annoying. Did I have this the whole time? I must have taken it on and forgotten about it. Shit, man. Oh, so long ago. That is literally 20 minutes ago. Oh well. Okay. I think I'm gonna stop there. It's a little bit of a short stream, but I did do 3 hours of Undecember earlier, so that's why. Anyway, what day is it tomorrow? Thursday. Probably gonna be more of trails, so I love you all. Look after yourself, stay hydrated, enjoy the rest of your day, slash evening, and I'll see you tomorrow for some more trails. Take it easy.
You know what? You know what? You two,
for regular updates.
you two do my outro.
What, did you just do it?
No, I'll do it again.
Alright. Discord! Go there for news! Also, updates! There's a YouTube channel, that's where the VODs are! Buy shirts, merch.
Yeah?
Twitter. If you don't like Discord, there's a Twitter. Fill out the form.
This form will send you to your grave. Sign it now.
Fill out the form to get your permission slip to go to Chernobyl. Daddy's brand sauce is coming all over your face. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. Rate 5 stars back in 2007.
Make sure to visit someone else's.
Make sure to visit www.com.
Could you repeat that one?
That's www.com.
Join in, Sam.
Hang on.